Hello and welcome back to another episode of Finn on the Road. I am currently in the city of Fès. I ended up taking the train here from Marrakesh yesterday, and I'll hand you back to past Finn to take a look at that. Thank you, future Finn. As you can see, I'm still in the wonderful city of Marrakesh. It is a scalding Friday morning, and I'll be taking the train to Fès today. I got a first class ticket. It was super easy, 290 dirham, so about 29-ish euros. And honestly, it was the fastest ticket that I've ever managed to get. I go up there, tell him what I wanted. It was all like a 30-second interaction with the guy at the ticket desk, which I was very impressed about. Cab driver was awesome this morning too. No haggling, no discussion. We agreed on 20 dirham and he was so nice, I just gave him 30. One last thing before I leave, I would like to shout out the hostel I stayed at, Hostel Marrakesh Rouge. My host Mohammed was fantastic, made breakfast every morning. It really was a great place. The only downside was no AC, but I mean, you know, it was super cheap too, so you can't complain. Anyways, here I am at the station. I'm gonna be taking the train. It's about 6 hours and 30 minutes until I get there. Heading to my train. Oh, look, the cat. One sec. Oh. Hey there. Anyways, heading to my train, platform 3. Leaving in about 10 minutes or so. Train's leaving. On our way to Fès. Shot. Woo. Don't want to get hit by anything. And just like that, I made it to Fès. So I'm on my way to get some dinner and I'll hand it back. Take it away, future Finn. Thank you, past Finn. So my plan for today is just to walk around. Check out the Medina. This is actually the biggest Medina, or like old walled city, in all of Morocco. And it's really cool. Apparently there's no motorized vehicles in the entire thing. So obviously I'm outside of it right now, as you can see by all the cars. I'm gonna make my way there. I think it's this way. I have a little map that the hostel owner gave me, and he drew my route for the day. So I'll be checking that periodically as I walk. Yeah, so I'm heading to the Medina right now. I'm gonna check out the oldest university in the world. I forget what it's called. There's a nice, really nice panoramic view that I'll reach in probably a couple of hours. Maybe get some food. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We're gonna check out the old city of Fès. It's really nice so far. Also, my hostel is great. Pretty like typical for every hostel that I've stayed in here. All of it has like the tile mosaics on the walls. It's nice. I got a private room this time, and I have a fan, which is absolutely like, oh my gosh, it's amazing. I'm so happy to have a fan. Okay, here are a couple of my thoughts on Fès so far. I haven't really seen much of the city, but on my taxi ride from the train station yesterday, it looked really nice. So far, I kind of like it a little bit better than Marrakesh. It feels less stuffy, it feels less contained. Like, those streets are a little bit more wide open. You can also see over there, there's a mountain, so there's like really nice views of the whole city. It's not flat. And Marrakesh is, at least from what I saw, very flat. Like, you feel kind of cooped up, especially in the Medina. You know, you look up and you just And you can't see anything besides like the shops. Just a couple of inner city sheep. Huh. I was not expecting to see that. You see them all the time way out in the desert in the country, but I haven't seen them just eating little sticks and brambles in the city yet. That's kind of cool. Manifeste de l'Indépendance, 11th of January 1944. I wish I could read what this says. So in this Medina, there's something like 9,000 different streets. So it is very easy to get lost here. And it is a lot less touristy too, so it's not really geared towards helping tourists find their way around. This right here, it's called Bab Boujeloud. Bab Boujeloud. Boujeloud is the name. Bab, it means gate. So I'm pretty sure that Bab is gate in Arabic. And it's kind of a famous gate. So quite a few people taking photos of it. There it is. It's nice. One of 14 different entrances into the Medina itself. So now that I'm here, I'm gonna go right back in and try and find my way to the university. Found the street I was looking for. There it is. Talal Lakbira. And supposedly if I follow this street, it'll pretty much take me all the way to the university. I've got a couple of different types of figs too. I got a green one and I got a purple one in here. I'm gonna try them both out and compare the two. So green one, let's see. Really good. Sweet, figgy. I think that the green one, it makes sense, the green one is a little bit less ripe than the purple one. So I'll try out the purple one in a second and compare the two. I'm pretty sure they're just the same kind, but yeah, different stages of ripeness. So let's see. No, thank you. Oh, next time. Try it out. It looks a little bit different on the inside. And good. I think that I like the green one better, surprisingly. This one's sweeter. It tastes more ripe, which it is. But the green one is a little firmer. A little less squishy on the inside. Both very tasty. I made sure to get a fig this time because somebody commented on my tangerine video that I missed out on the figs, so I had to get a couple of those and try them out. I met this guy, Hatim, and he's been showing me around a little bit, and this is his family shop. They make carpets, they make blankets. It's all really fantastic. Like, the amount of work that goes into this is absolutely insane. And I think that they've made every single one of these blankets and carpets in here, which is just almost unfathomable. It's so much work. He was saying that a blanket takes about 4 days to make, and it's just a painstaking process, but very cool. All right, so this is the Qaraouiyine or La Qaraouiyine library, and I think university is in here too. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, this is like one of the oldest universities in the world. 857 to 859 it was built, so very, very old. There's also a mosque. Unfortunately, I'm not allowed inside because, well, I'm not Muslim, so I'm not allowed in the mosque. And it looks like this is closed too. I don't know if you're ever allowed inside, but yeah, it's still pretty cool. Now I'm gonna go try and find the tanneries. And I've already had like 12 people pointing in different directions about where the tanneries actually are. But luckily I have a map, so I'm gonna consult my map and make my way to the tanneries now. I have a nice view of the tannery from the top here.
You mean that you've been already at the door principal of the tannery?
Yes.
You've been there?
Yes, I've been there, and I went in and he said that you had to pay to go down to walk around, but I don't need to pay?
Well, every day they do, that's really.
Oh, okay, well then I'll go back and I'll tell him that I'm not going to pay, and I'll walk through. It's a pretty strong smell, all this tanning leather. So on the way in, the guy gave me this little sprig of mint that people like to hold up to their nose to kind of get rid of the smell a little bit. It is very strong. I can't really describe the smell besides it smells like leather, which is what it is, but I don't quite, yeah, a little gross, for sure. Now he said that you can walk around down there by yourself and you don't need a guide, or you don't need a person, but there's people standing over there that will try and hustle you and say, oh, you need a guide, you need a guide. So I'm gonna go down now and try my best to get in without a guide. So I did my absolute best to get down and see it. And the guy who let me onto the terrace, he said that it was free to go down and take a look as well, but people will try and ask for money. So I went down and there was this guy claiming to be the guard and would not let me through. He just wouldn't get out of my way, wouldn't let me through, wouldn't leave me alone, demanding 100 dirham, 10 bucks, or like 10 euros just to walk down the street. Like, there's no way I'm paying that, you know? And like, I understand that people gotta make money somehow, but he just would not let up at all, which was a little frustrating. So I just decided to leave. I got a good shot of the tannery from the top, and it was pretty cool. So I'm glad that I got to see it. Oh, this is the way. Okay, sweet. These streets are a bit of a maze, that's for sure. I'm gonna try and find my way out of the Medina, which I think I'm doing right now, and then up to this cool panoramic view of the city. That's the plan. So I've officially made it out of the crazy Medina, just down that way. It is an awesome place, so much to see, and I'm glad that I got to see the tanneries, even though it wasn't up close. But I hope that I'm going the right way. I did ask a couple of policemen back there, and they said that the view, the panoramic view, is this direction, so I'll be heading this direction and hope that I can find it. I did the Tubkal trek 2 days ago, so not yesterday morning, but the morning before, and oh my gosh, my legs are sore. I can feel it right now, that's for sure. It's yeah, they're feeling a little weak, but it's a good way to kind of stretch it out a bit. It looks to me like that's it up there. So I think I'm heading the right direction. And on a day like this, Tilly hat is a necessity. It is scorching. Oh my gosh. Really not an ideal day to be wearing this black polo shirt and dark blue shorts. Wow. I prefer dry heat to a ton of humidity, because with the humidity I'd be sweating buckets. Found this absolutely beautiful graveyard. This is really so special, very nice. I think that I'm supposed to go up top there, but I don't know how exactly. I thought maybe the route was through here, but I don't think so anymore. Not to mention that I don't want to just be walking through random graveyards, but that one is very, very beautiful. Oh, the shade, thank God. Wow, I think that I found the lookout, or part of the lookout, but this is cool. Little holes dug out of the side of this wall. I guess they don't really lead anywhere. Oh yikes, I don't want to fall down there. Nice. Bird scared the crap out of me. Oh wait, I think that's the panoramic view. Oh, I'm a little lost. Like, I know where I am in regards to my hostel and like in the city too, but I'm just trying to find the best view. You know, I can get a nice shot of the whole city. Uphill. I think that I've finally found it. Have a decent view. Quick sneak peek. Okay, then look away, look away. Oh, there's a barking dog up there. So I'm gonna turn back because I am not trying to get attacked by a dog right now. All right, I'm trying this again. Away from the barking dogs. Take a look at that. I found it. It's a pretty high point of the city, I think. Obviously, over that mountain is much higher. From what I understand, this is the one panoramic view, and the other one is kind of somewhere over there. I don't know exactly, but hey, that's pretty cool. Very nice. Very nice. Looks like there's a fancy, expensive hotel up here. A little bit outside of my price range. That'll be for a future trip. But, oh my gosh, it is exposed up here. It is hot, 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 hot. Sun is baking down on me. Looks to me like that might be the bus stop. So I'll be heading to Chouara tomorrow, and I'm taking a CTM bus, and I'm pretty sure that's where I have to go. Okay, I think that I found the road that'll take me back to Bab Boujaloud. Once I'm at Boujaloud, I can find my way back to the hostel. So I'm, I think, 20 minutes out, which is good. Okay, so there's Bab Boujaloud. I'm standing right in the middle of the road. It's right there. Unfortunately, they're doing some construction in here. I don't know what they're building, but it's right in front of the gate, which is a shame because I can't really get a great shot of the gate. I guess a lot of people love to take pictures there normally, but with all the construction, it makes it a little bit difficult. There it is in all its glory. And that place right there, Nagam Cafe, that's where I went last night for dinner. I'm gonna go again there for dinner tonight. I gotta say, the Fès Médina has a totally different vibe from Marrakesh. It's first of all way bigger, second of all way less geared towards tourists, so it feels a lot more authentic. It feels a lot more like locals actually come here and, you know, live, and they go about their day-to-day lives and sell their wares, sell their food. It's a really cool place. I think I like it better than Marrakesh. And hello. Hi. Yeah, it's a really special place. I think that if you have the time and are able to, and if you're in Morocco, come to Fès, because it's really nice. Well, I made it back to my hostel, back home Fès. Here it is, and it's down this kind of scary looking alley. You wouldn't really guess that this is the way, but believe it or not actually that scary. Just a little bit dark, but what's nice is it's cool. You know, it's not hot. It's exactly what the doctor ordered. Okay, I'm at this place called Café Nagam, and I had dinner here. Sorry, Nagam. And I had dinner here last night. It was really good. I had a royal couscous, or couscous royal, with beef, chicken, potatoes, veggies. It was really good. And this time I'm getting a chicken pastilla, which from what I understand is like a North African meat pie. So I haven't tried one yet. I'll have to see what it's like. I got olives as per usual and a basket of bread. And yeah, I'm really excited to try this chicken pastilla because I think pastillas are like a staple here. They're like a very popular thing to eat, and I haven't tried it yet, so we'll see how it is. Hopefully it's good. Okay, it's arrived, the chicken pastilla. This is it. And it looks very cool, very interesting. There's some kind of layer on top. I don't quite know what it is. It kind of tastes like icing sugar. Well, I'm very interested now. See what this tastes like. Let's see. My first thoughts are that it looks like a Canadian meat pie called tourtière, which my grandma makes, and my mother, she makes it as well for Christmas. But yeah, it looks like there's chicken in here. I think onions too. I don't quite know what else, but it looks pretty good. So I'm gonna take a bite and see how it tastes. Okay, here it is. Let's see. That is really good. And the icing sugar on the top is kind of a surprise, and it doesn't sound like it would work well with chicken, but it does somehow. Let me just make sure this is icing sugar. Yeah, icing sugar. Very, very bizarre. An unusual combination, but it works really well. So cool. I give that a good rating. It tastes really good. Not something you see every day. I was just stepping outside of the restaurant, and a man walks by with a sheep in a cart. Anyways, so I was just had my dinner, that chicken pastilla at Café Nagam. It's very tasty. The icing sugar and the chicken doesn't sound like something that would go well together, but it was really delicious. I gotta say, I recommend it. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Have a good night, huh? Anyways, yeah, it was so good. So if you're ever in Fès, check it out. Nagam Cafe, restaurant cafe. Very tasty, very good food, and good price too. And also the owner is super nice. I asked him about the icing sugar, and he said, yeah, you know, pastilla is like a traditional kind of Fès food. So it was great, yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna head back to the hostel, pack, and then call it a night, I think. because I have an 8 o'clock bus. Holy, 8 o'clock bus to Shashawan tomorrow, and I have to be up early for that. So I will see you all in the next one. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon and all that good stuff. Take it easy.